Hello, my name is James. I'm a staff software engineer at 7Factor. I have been learning game development in my free time. I've been using the Godot engine. I chose it because, unlike Unreal and Unity, the editor runs on Linux, which is convenient for me, and was surprised to find that I actually just enjoyed using it a lot more than Unreal. So I stuck with it and have made 2 video games so far. My goal is not to make my dream game, because my dream game is too big for one person to make on their own. So I am making small games because what I want to actually do is complete games. I want to go, here's a game I've made, you can play it, you can win, you can lose, and here is what I learned from this game. So each thing I build teaches me, I have a goal for it to teach me something. So the first game was just how to use the Godot engine and, the basic nodes that come with it and scenes, that kind of thing. The second game I made was designed to address the things I wished I could have built into the first game, but without turning the first game into an endless slog that I didn't want to actually finish. So the first game I made was called Gunmageddon. It's a zombie survival game, just to do something different. Um, I made this because I wanted to learn the basics of Godot, and this seemed like a fairly simple idea. I didn't want to have to think of a complicated and original idea because my goal wasn't to make something original and complicated. It was to learn the engine, learn the tools. And this was really educational because it allowed me to learn, how to handle player input, how to have NPCs that can path to me to follow me around, um, how to use a tile set to make a map, how to have collectibles that can heal me. I've got enemy NPCs, which we'll see in a second there. I had to learn how to shoot them and then replace the zombie sprite with a blood splatter to show that a zombie was killed there. I learned how to script events. If you keep on moving, you eventually get attacked by a swarm of zombies. I had to learn how to do line of sight detection so that if you get close to a zombie, it will start approaching you and try and attack you. Once I'd done all of that, I realized that my game was really boring. The game was boring because I hadn't added the lighting that you see here. So you could see the whole map, you could see zombies well in advance, and that meant you could just walk around them or at least be prepared for their presence. As soon as I added the lighting and the shadows and zombies approaching you out of the dark made things a bit scarier, the game became much more interesting. There were other things I wanted to add to make the game more interesting as well, but decided to sort of stop at this level and work on learning how to implement those features by creating another game. So I made a much less violent game called Carrots. The things I thought would improve Gunmageddon were the ability to speak to other people. Having NPCs you could talk to get some more information from or add some story would have made the game more interesting. I also wanted to learn how to make a user interface. So you can see at the bottom it's got day 1, there's 2 seeds you can see on the right, and I have £0. On the left you can see I have tools that I can select by pressing keyboard keys. In this game you are a person who wants to fix their car, so you go to your parents' farm and they give you a little plot of land and you can plant some carrots. You need to water the carrots or they'll die. But if you keep watering your carrots, then you can harvest them and then you get money. I've now got £5. Now I can go and talk to this man and I can buy some more. 1. Seed goes up, money goes down. So these are the kinds of things that would have improved Gunmageddon, but it was much more satisfying personally to call Gunmageddon done, if not amazing, and then work on something completely new. And then I could take the things I learnt into that new project straight away, project structure, that kind of thing, and also learn some new stuff that for my next game I can now combine all these tools and hopefully make something even more interesting. Something else I like about Godot is it has an HTML5 exporter, so both of these games are playable at terrarum.itch.io. Gunmageddon works pretty well, but it's a bit laggy. Carrots used to work perfectly, and then last time I tried to play it, it just started completely locking up while playing, which it doesn't do on my computer, of course. That's just software development. I hope this was interesting, and good luck with your own personal projects.